Welcome back to Badger Witch Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a career reading for you. So it's a pick a card, and we have pile 1, 2, and 3, and I will link the timestamps below. Now, to choose your pile, just take a deep breath. And just pick whichever pile you're drawn towards. And I'm going to show you the stones on each pile too. So for pile 1, we have this Dendritic Agate. For pile 2, we have Cinnabar. And for pile 3, we have Citrine. Okay, so do what you need to do to pick your pile. Pause the video if you need to. And if you're drawn to more than one, that's totally fine. And remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1. Okay. So let's see what we have here. We have the panther and the shark for your animals. For your tarot, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. For your Moonology, we have Conclusions Are Within Reach. And for your Everyday Witch Oracle, Give Love. Okay. Well, so this is supposed to be a career reading, but I'm going to actually go grab my Lover's Oracle deck because we've got some love messages in here too. Okay, so I'm going to figure out the some love messages in a minute. But first, let's see what we've got here. So the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. So a new opportunity may be coming for you soon. Especially in a career reading, this card makes a lot of sense. So you may be switching directions or just like a new opportunity within your job or career may be coming up. We have the Two of Cups. So this could mean you could be meeting someone within your job or career who's a love interest, a new romance. However, this also could just mean a partnership. So this new opportunity could be a new partnership within your career or job. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is all about confidence and following your passion. She is confident, she knows who she is, and she follows her passion unapologetically. So I think you need a little bit of this energy in your career search. Or if you're already in the career that you want to be in, then I think you just need to be a little more confident in yourself and make sure you're following your passion. Conclusions are within reach. So some issue you may have been working on, some project you may be working on, you may be close to completing. Or you may be going to a new job. So maybe an old job is ending, you're tying up loose ends, and a new opportunity is coming. So you may be ready to take a new direction And it's saying that that old direction is reaching the end of the road. Okay. The panther and the shark. It's interesting that we have two predators here. So I'm thinking maybe you need to have that kind of energy, be a little more aggressive in your career search, in your arena that you're in. And, you know, with that Queen of Wands energy, you know, I think you need to be more confident. You know, you've got this. You can have that intensity. Now, the other thing is the panther kind of corresponds to a tower energy. So something may need to break down. Some big uncomfortable change might be happening. You might lose a job, possibly with that conclusions are within reach. And you may have to rebuild. You might not have a solid foundation right now, and you might need to break it all down and rebuild from the ground up. I know that's not the happiest message, but the thing is with that kind of energy comes transformation. So you have a chance to really rebuild things however you want. And I think positive things are coming. So I think you're going to have some kind of big change, some kind of uncomfortable big change, but new opportunities are coming. And I think you're like hypersensitive right now. The shark can, you know, sense and smell things and feel things from a long way away. And I think you're on the hunt. I think you're looking for something new, and I think it's going to come. So, you know, maybe embrace that aggressiveness and, you know, really follow your passion. Okay, so then we have give love. So and with the Two of Cups as well, I'm thinking that in this career search, you might meet someone. So I'm going to just pull a lover's oracle or two and just see if there's any more information. Okay. So we've got 3 here. So healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Interesting. Okay. I'm kind of getting a different vibe now. Now I'm wondering, maybe you have too much of this energy. Maybe you're so focused on your career right now. You're not taking the time to focus on love. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense now. So I think an opportunity for love is going to pop up in your career search. And your career is totally important. And you can keep that passion alive. And you can keep that drive, that predator drive. But don't let it blind you. Like I said, don't get in a frenzy. Because love is important too. And you need to focus on love. And when something pops up, you know, don't rush into it. Just enjoy it and let nature take its course. And healing. I think this is self-healing as well, not just healing with someone else. But I think finding love will be healing for you. And I think you just need to be open to giving love. Yeah. Okay, so just to summarize, I think a big change is coming. Something uncomfortable, something hard, a big change for you. Something's going to be ending, and new opportunities are coming. And remember to stay confident and follow your passion, but don't get frenzied. Remember to be open to love if it comes up. Okay. Now I'm going to do your questions. So, what fields is your career in? What fields? I'm going to probably pull a couple of these. What fields? What fields? Okay. Okay, let's see. Office work. Okay, so you might be working in an office. Sorry, I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Or technology. Okay, so you might be, and I know those are that can be very competitive. So you might be working in either technology or in an office setting. So, or maybe technology is your passion and you're going to be stopping a job in office work to change to technology. I don't know. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Actually, I want to pull one more. Education. Okay, so technology, office, or education. And then, when will a breakthrough come through? When will a breakthrough happen? In a few years. Okay, so this might take some time. This might not be right away. Or, you know, maybe it'll take a little time for this change to happen. Or maybe this change is going to happen soon and it's going to take a while to really settle into your new career. Let me pull another one. A few weeks. Okay, so maybe this big change is going to happen in a few weeks, and then it's going to take a few years to really settle into that new career and do that work. That, you know, maybe that's what's going to happen. It's going to take a while to do that, like, healing work, like the Lover's Oracle said. Interesting. Maybe the initial breakthrough is going to happen in a few weeks, and then, you know, it'll take a few years to really grow into yourself and grow into your career and learn your lessons. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I've got for you, Group 1. I hope it resonated. Let me know. And thank you for watching. And please like and subscribe if you liked it. And there will be more to come. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we've got for you, Group 2, career. So we have the eagle and the butterfly, air energy. For your tarot, we have the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Lovely. Okay. Then for your Moonology, your hard work is paying off. And then Everyday Witch Oracle, speak your mind, and water magic. Okay. So this is really positive. So I think you're definitely a creative. I think you are possibly an artist or in some kind of creative field, because the Page of Cups is really about, it's often about emotion, but it's also about being creative and enthusiastic and loving what you do. But especially in this deck, it's really about creativity. Sorry, my camera's not focusing. Yeah, it's really about creativity. So I think you're a creative for sure. And I think you've been working hard to hone your skills and to build yourself up, you know, maybe building a portfolio, working on your skills, taking classes. Whatever you need to do to hone your skills, you've been doing it. And I think that's going to pay off because we've got the 10 of Cups here. And this is all about contentment, happiness, you know, love. I think you're just going to be, I think you love what you do. And I think you're going to reach success very soon, I think. Or if not, just keep at it because your hard work is paying off. Yeah. So your hard work is paying off. I think you're going to reach this place of contentment and joy. You've been working hard. Your creativity is flowing. This is all so good. But your hard work is paying off. So keep it up. You know, you're doing great. The eagle and the butterfly. So the butterfly is, you know, it's about transformation, and it's also a little bit about creativity as well. So I think you've gone through a transformation in your career. I think you've really come into yourself, into your identity, as an artist, as a creative. I think you're really coming into yourself and blooming and spreading your wings. And the eagle, this is, you know, this is an intense, a proud, a strong energy. This is predator. This is go-getting. This is intense. You know, you're creative, but you're strong. You've got a strong head on your shoulders. You have drive. You have your eye on the prize. And, you know, take that, don't be afraid to go for it, you know, fly high and, you know, zoom into what you want and grab it because you have that power, you have that energy. Okay. So, speak your mind. Yeah. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Maybe that's something that you have to do. Maybe you need to stand up for who you are, stand up for your career. I know it's really hard to be a creative. So, you know, a lot of people say bad things about, you know, creative things not being a real job and things like that. Well, speak your mind. Stand up to them. Be strong. And also share your ideas. Share your creative ideas when, you know, it's a time for that. Don't be afraid to speak up because you have good ideas. And that's like one thing about the air energy is, you know, ideas and intellect. You're smart and you have great ideas, so don't be afraid to share them. And water energy. So maybe you need to connect to some water magic, water energy right now. So, you know, refresh yourself in a bath or shower, or, you know, it's starting to be summertime. Well, this is a timeless reading, but even if it's not summertime, maybe, you know, go for a swim in an indoor pool or something. But if it's summertime, you know, go outside, even, you know, I don't know, play in the hose in the backyard like a little kid. I don't know. I'm just expressing the water energy here. Also, you know, stay hydrated too. But just connect to water somehow. And also connect to your emotions, because that's what, you know, water element is about emotions. So don't be afraid to really dig deep and connect with your emotions. Yeah. Okay. So now, all right. So the questions, we have these handwritten notes. So what fields? Now, if this isn't creative, I'm going to be very surprised. Social services. Okay. So, you know, you can be creative in that field. And it can be, there's a lot of water energy here. So connecting to emotions, connecting to other people. That's totally possible. So, you know, social work, psychology, counseling, etc. Childcare. Okay. And entertainment, performance. Well, that can be creative too. Maybe you're an art teacher. Maybe you work with kids with art. I don't know. I still feel like you're creative though in some way. But maybe, you know, these may resonate with you. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But maybe your career is one of these things. And entertainment, there's so many creative things in entertainment. Childcare, you definitely have to be creative to work with kids. And social services. Yeah. Okay. When will a breakthrough come? These are so hard to shuffle. Didn't think about that when I made them. All right, let's see. Okay. Very soon. Okay, so, and I think that makes sense. You've been working really hard. Your hard work is paying off. So I think very soon you're going to have some success. You're going to have a breakthrough. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, group 2, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments. And if you liked my video, please like and subscribe. And there will be more to come. Thank you so much for watching. All right, group 3. Let's see what there is to see about your career. Okay, we have the sea serpent. And the vulture. I love the vulture, actually. Okay. And your tarot cards. The Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Three of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Okay, and then your Moonology. 3 came out. I was only picking 1, but 3 came out. All right, so a win-win outcome is forecast. The energy is gaining momentum. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Then your Everyday Witch Oracle. Sorry, my camera is not focusing. Healing Waters. Okay. It's interesting with the Sea Serpent and with all this cup energy. So I think you're very emotional and intuitive person right off the bat. I think that is one of your gifts, and I think you also could be very creative, but I'm connecting to there's intuition here and connection to emotions for sure. All right, let's start with these. All right, so the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is really usually about an offer of love, but, and you know, I think I might pull a lover's oracle just to see, but it also can be about just, you know, an offer for something you love. So, you know, maybe you'll receive an offer in your career that's you're really going to be excited about. And, you know, I think it's going to be connected, you know, you'll have a real emotional connection to the offer. Like, you'll feel really excited about it. Or you could receive an offer of love in your career. You could meet someone through your career in some way. Then we have the Three of Cups, which this is, I'm so sorry about my camera. Please focus. Thank you. So the Three of Cups is about friendship. It's about celebrating with friends. It's about connecting with other people. So I think in your career, you really connect with others. I think you might collaborate with others, but more than that, I think a big part of your career is connecting with other people. And there's like this moon energy too, like intuition. And I think you're very intuitive. I wouldn't be okay, sorry, getting ahead of myself. So then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess. And she is all about intuition, magic, arcane knowledge. She is very connected to her intuition. She's connected to messages from the universe. I think there's a very good chance that your career is something where you really use your intuition and connect with others, but I wouldn't be surprised if you do something related to, you know, the metaphysical, and maybe even healing others in some way. Yeah. Okay. So then, where do I want to go next? We have the Sea Serpent and the Vulture. So the Vulture, you know, the Vulture is really about turning something negative or bad into something good. So, you know, their job is to clear away the dead things and make sure everyone else stays safe because, you know, they get rid of disease, they take care of those things that nobody else wants to deal with. And, you know, I wonder if you you often go deep, I feel like. I feel like you deal with things that other people don't want to deal with. I think your job might be hard sometimes, and I think I'm really getting this feeling that you connect with other people in some way. But the vulture is really, you know, a kind of quiet hero, and I'm getting this feeling of you helping, being helpful or healing in some way to other people. Okay, the sea serpent. So I actually want to check. I want to read the sea serpent from the guidebook. I don't usually do this, but for some reason I'm just being called to do that. Okay. Huh. Yes. Okay, healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease, and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment, and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in muddy waters. The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of, I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'm going to butcher it, but the second chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. It translates as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. Okay, so I think you're really connected to your emotions, and I think you're connected to other people's emotions as well. You might be empathic, but I think you really help others heal. And I think your emotions, I think your energy is very healing to other people. And it's interesting that we have the sea serpent and then we have the healing waters. And it talked about healing waters in that description. You know, so you're really connected to that emotional, sensual part of yourself. And I think you need to connect to water because it's an element that you're really connected to. So, and I think you feel the best when you're around water. So, you know, make sure to really enjoy and take time to, you know, take a nice long shower or swim sometimes, or, you know, just really connect to water. Yeah, so I think you're really connected to your emotions and healing and creativity too, but intuition as well. All right, so then the moon cards. End of a tough cycle approaches, the energy is gaining momentum, and a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so things are looking good. You've been through rough stuff. I think you've had to deal with some not so great things. And maybe, you know, this coming into your career has been really hard. And I think with, you know, with your energy, with your connection to emotions, with healing and connecting to other people, that stuff is hard and can be really intense. So the energy is gaining momentum and a win-win outcome is forecast. So I think things are going to turn out really good for you soon. I think you're going to have a breakthrough. I think you're going to be doing really good with your career. And I think things are going to turn around if you've been having a hard time. Okay. So this Knight of Cups, this offer, I'm wondering, I'm going to pull a Lover's Oracle. or two and see if it means something romance related, which is definitely possible. Let's see what these have to say. Okay. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so, all right, I think this is just saying some new opportunity is going to come in, and it's not necessarily romance related. I think it's just going to be related to your career and something you really love. So, you know, get rid of doubts, get rid of, I say like that's easy, but, you know, I think you're used to doing the work. So work on letting go of self-doubt, letting go of fears and anxieties, and I think a new opportunity is going to come into your life soon. And okay, so if you work with other people, and especially if you're working with emotions and energies and things like that and healing, and especially if you're empathic, you can really take on the emotions of other people. And I think sometimes if you're emotionally burnt out, your emotions can overflow and can hit other people. So I think this is just a reminder to keep your boundaries. Be aware of whose energies are whose emotions are whose. And, you know, really spend some time with yourself, connect with some water, to really find your balance. Okay, so let's see. I have some handwritten notes. So what field are you in? What field is your career in? Or will it be in? Technology? I'm going to pull some more here. Okay. Education, which is connecting with people sometimes, but this one did come out. So spiritual, religion, metaphysical, spiritual. All right, that's really what I thought. So yeah, okay. I think that's definitely a possibility that you could be in some way in that fields. And possibly technology for some of you, and education. Education, you are really connecting with other people. And often, you know, there's lots of energies going on there. And often very empathic people go into education, so that makes sense. Okay. When will a breakthrough come? Okay. In a few months or in a few years? Okay. So for some of you, maybe you're ready. Maybe you're ready for things to really take off. I think this is most of you, that because the energy is gaining momentum. So I think in a few months makes a lot of sense. That things are going to take off. Maybe that new opportunity is going to come through. And in a few years, so maybe you're right at the beginning of your career, and maybe you still need to build yourself up and, you know, get to a higher level of your career. So maybe you still have some work to do, and that's okay. Sometimes we need that time. Okay, I hope this resonated, group 3. And if you liked, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if this resonated. And thank you so much for watching.